Hey YouTube, this is going to be my first attempt at a commentary on probably one of my favorite games right now, which is Splinter Blacklist. You're going to see me playing Spies vs. Merc. Blacklist, not Classic. I usually switch between Classic and Blacklist.
Heads on a swivel. Party starts now.
So, start of the game, I'm mercenaries, and whenever I play a mercenary, I try to stick with other mercenaries, because when you're alone, it gets very easy for you to get flanked or just basically destroyed by the spies. Because, you know, one will distract you while one will come up behind you. But if you run as a two-man team, it becomes a lot more difficult for someone to even try to kill you. This is another thing I try to do. I try to cover anybody who's using the little tri-rotor. Make sure that they don't die, because the tri-rotor is very vulnerable while he's flying it around. So he flew it, he killed the guy who was uploading the data, and this guy tries to jump down right in front of me. I guess that, you know, he was trying to either get me or his controls just messed up. Because the controls in multiplayer are really bad. You'll want to go left, and then you'll climb up a wall, or you'll want to turn around, and you'll end up just doing something that just doesn't make any sense. So, my guess is he just got very frustrated. Now, you're going to see throughout this game how easy it is for the spies to just take you down one by one if you just run in there willy-nilly. You saw Blue Assassin. He took out 3 of us in a row. That's because, you know, he jumped me, he got the guy who was using the tri-rotor, and I'm guessing the other one just ran in there and got hit. So, here I am, remuting the entire lobby, and I get shocked. Now, that's a very powerful move. If you can shock a mercenary, he's basically down for the count for the next, I'd say, 10 seconds. And that makes me very vulnerable. What I try to do in those situations is I try to back away from the source. And I believe in this game you're going to see me recover from a stun round and kill the spy that tries to kill me. I believe it's this right here. Yep. I killed him. I was actually pretty lucky that I knew exactly where he was going to jump down from. Now, you got to be very careful on this map because they can hang around on those ledges. So that's why when I see a red blip go around in front of me where there's a ledge right in front, I usually try to stick to the very edge so that hopefully I can get the jump on them before they jump on me. Also, as a mercenary, you're going to see a lot of spies come down that little section where you repel in on B. That's actually extremely useful as a merc, because you can just look up there sometimes to see a spy that's not prepared, then take him down. Oh, excuse me. So as you can see right here, you got one mercenary, or 2 mercenaries sitting alone. You see the spy on the left, he's going to come around and take out Jarftep. And I believe after that you're going to see Angel die.
Protect the terminals.
Or maybe not. Maybe he survives. Looks like he does. So here I move in on Angel and try to cover him, and as you can see here, I do save his life. So that was my main focus, was to cover him while he ran back to us. But then I realized I'm in the zone where the hacker is. So now I'm going to start looking around on the 2nd floor, because we got people on the 1st that could cover it pretty well. And I can see on my little radar, he's zipping down. I really meant to look, but again, the controls are awkward. And that is where it gets dangerous. As you can see there, I accidentally shot one of the ghost classes. It's the one with the active or advanced ghillie suit. And I ran out of ammo. I got distracted with him, so I didn't focus on the one running up the stairs, and I lost the kill on both. Now, as a mercenary, as you're walking around, you're going to want to constantly check behind you. Never get tunnel vision and continuously run forward, because spies, if they have the spies with certain class setups, they will move faster than you. So you have to be very careful. So what I do is, you know, every now and then I turn around, or if you have a headset like me, I can hear them running behind me or running around me, and I can basically get a general area of where they're at, and that's how I can usually just figure out where they are, run to them, and kill them. So I'm very cautious coming in here because, you know, spies do like to hide on those corners of those doors. So I stick around, I wait, see if anybody's moving. If they are, then that's how I know where they are. I see him jump up, and I run out of ammo. I'm not able to kill him, but my teammate gets him, and we just took down the source. And this is where it gets scary, because you can see all those blips on your radar. You know, and at the same time, I can hear him running around. So I decide I'm just going to go ahead, back myself in the corner, and just wait until everything's all clear. I wasn't able to save my teammate, but I was able to get the kill intervention. So, like I said, I'm sitting here in a corner, I see another blip, I turn my head, and there is a spy running right towards my teammate. I take him out. By this point in this round, my nerves are just... I'm just nervous as hell, because I'm walking around here. You know, there's so many places where they can just jump down and just get you. Even with the teammate behind me, still got to be very cautious, because, you know, if you guys are really close together, Spy can knock him down, take him out, and then take you out as well. The more you play this map, the more you're going to get familiar, and the better you are going to get at seeing a red dot on your little radar and then figuring out where he was. When I saw that little red dot there, I knew he was either on the stairs or in the room below. If he was in the room below, I'd be safe, but if he was on the stairs, I could catch him by surprise. Now, this guy could have honestly had me, because he thought that I saw him, which, if you look at the video, I really could have, but I was so focused on the guy that I was currently shooting at, and the little red blip that I saw on the map, that I just totally disregarded that little image on it. So he thought he was caught, and then he starts shooting at me, which gave me the chance to go out. And this is an example of what I was talking about. That little red blip, I thought he was in that room, so I'm going to go check out the room first, because I don't want to head up the stairs and then have him come up behind me. But he was on the stairs above me, and I found out because my teammate died by him. This guy, I saw him on the map, ran over to where he was, saw him come down. So this just shows the importance of paying attention to that little radar, and basically figuring out, when you see a dot there, where he is in relation to you, because that will get you kills, that will save your teammates, that will save you. So I think at this point we're trying to understand where they are, and I think our team as a whole, we pretty much figure out that they're just going to keep on going for B. Like, that's their main target right now. They're not really trying to go for anything else. And this is where another cloaked spy comes and gets me. Now, I can see cloaked very well, but if they're in the light. If they're in the darkness, obviously I can't see them whatsoever. So that's why I like... I guess I want to make... I was going to say that's why I like Spies vs. Mercenaries Classic, but you can't go Stealth in Classic. I haven't explored that much with the Mercenary class that much. As you can see, I only use the default class. I'm not going to really go any further than that, because I think that the Mercenaries themselves, I mean, I feel comfortable with what I got right now, that I don't have to go and get new classes. I'm very comfortable just having Adrenaline, my gun, and frag grenades. But if I can have a flashlight, that would greatly improve my chances. Because when you have a flashlight, if a stealth guy is running right towards you, you can see the outline coming right towards your face, and you can kill him. So at this point, I know that there's somebody here. I can hear him running around. I see the dot. I just don't know exactly where he is. But took C. There's 14 seconds left, so I figured, hey, as long as we kill the guy who was hacking, we're good. So here I am running. I'm checking up above because they will drop down and kill you. I believe I do get somebody when I play Spy. And that's what I'm talking about. I wasn't paying attention to my teammate. He got him. I was turned around, and he got me immediately after. When a 2-second time period, he got 2 of them. And this is what I'm talking about. You're going to see, as a team, we're very formidable, but one by one, we're very vulnerable. As you saw, Angel and Jarvtep both get taken out because it was a 2v1 matchup. So I go ahead. I try to get this guy, but I meant to throw a grenade, but instead I hit the adrenaline. I don't know why, I just keep on mixing up control on my middle mouse button. So I wasn't able quite to kill him. So I'm instead going to sit back, wait for my teammates, and also watch my teammates back. And get a kill right here because he tried to go ahead and flake, I think it was Rexcan. And again, another example. I got killed by an agent. My teammate was there to immediately kill him because he was there. He saw the spy and engaged him. So now it's just a game where we sit back and try to kill the spies while they try to rehack the terminal. And as you can see, they don't quite get there. We finish with them getting 1 3/4. So now you're going to see us go on the spy side. And same exact mentality with the spy game. You're much more effective as a team. Even if you don't communicate, even if you don't talk to them, you're a lot more effective. Now, as you can see, I have 2 spy outfits. I have the Intel Scout, which is your default, and then I have a custom-built one, which has the adaptive ghillie suit, which makes you invisible. Now, this is a nice little tactic that I like to use. If you're under fire and there are other teammates in your area, just sit there and hide. What's going to happen is the enemy's going to get very distracted, and they're probably going to forget you're even there. And this is what I'm talking about, the controls. I just wanted to jump over and run immediately behind them. But because of the way the controls are configured, and I don't know why, but apparently in this game, in order for you to get out of the constantly sprint mode, you have to hit shift again. I don't know if it's just me or if there are other people that have this problem, or if anybody else thinks it's a problem, but I think it's a huge problem that when I go to climb up a wall, I climb up the wall and then jump over it because it thinks that I'm, holding down the shift key.
Data decryption 50% finished.
Here I am, sitting in a corner. I run, and this is what frustrated me a lot because, as you can see from what happened, my current loadout isn't fast enough. So this is where I decide, you know what, I don't want to go ahead and be stealth anymore. I want to go ahead and be fast. I want to be able to run up to my enemies and catch them and take them out. So I changed the ability to go invisible for the ability to be quicker. Now I know what kind of a kill zone the repelling is, so I'm not gonna take my time with that. I really don't know what just happened there. I don't know if I glitched through a wall or something, but something odd happened. And this is where patience really, you have to be patient. As you can see, it's easy for you to just run right down there. I go ahead and try to take him out. That was a bad move on my part because, he's going to throw grenades, people are going to throw grenades, but you don't want to just run away sometimes. As you can see, I'm going to stay in the area, I'm going to take the hits, I'm going to stay out of sight. And while everybody else is running around doing their own thing, taking down enemies, you can just run around and kill people. Delay the mercenaries' time to go and attack the hacker. Or you could have hacked it yourself if all the mercenaries were away.
Hack interrupted. Get each other's back out there.
Now at this point, we've basically failed every single time that we've tried to hack. I'd say it was because we weren't working as a team, so that's when I decided, I'm going to stick with one other spy and see what happens.
I'm seeing vulnerable terminals in the AO. Go to work.
But as I'm moving, oh. Alright, I want to talk about that real quick. I jump down, kill the guy, see the mine there. Now this is something you got to be very careful for. People do plant down proximity mines everywhere. And if you're a mercenary and you have proximity mines and you're not using them, you're doing something wrong. Start of the game, whenever I'm in Classic, I immediately run over and plant down a proximity mine. So when I was in the tunnel, my teammate that I decided I was going to stay with didn't follow me. So here I am all alone, and I'm waiting for my team to come up and catch me. Now I've got 3 mercenaries around me, now 2, and I'm not gonna try to run out there and get any kills. You know, I'm not gonna try to do anything fancy because I'm here to hack the terminal. When you're hacking the terminal, your goal is to stay alive. It's not to be the one-man army and take out everybody. It's to stay there, hack the terminal, get the job done. And this is what I'm doing. Now this is a very nice hiding place that I like to stay up above A. It's right above A. And as you'll see, it's very hard for the mercenaries to get to you if they do not have grenades of any sort. Which, ironically, is what a lot of people have, but they just don't use. They forget that they have frag grenades, and they just don't use them. Which is saddening, because a frag grenade could have easily flushed me out from my hiding spot, possibly caused me to die. And this is why I like this spot so much, because as you'll see, when a mercenary comes through, they can't see you because they're hiding behind a wall. They try to go up to the second floor, they can't see you because you're hiding on a wall. When they try to come and see you, up there, you can just easily jump down before they even know where you are. As you can see, I jump right back up, and since he jumped down, he never found me.
Terminals are live. Go get the data.
So we just successfully hacked Terminal A, and now I'm going to be on my way to hack another terminal, one where the enemy is not. So I'm going to go for C. And I can see through my heat vision that they're planting down trip mines, so I thought that I'd let my teammates know. But from my experiences, nobody ever uses the chat. Nobody ever reads it either. So this is what I'm talking about. You know, as a merc, you got to be careful of those like little holes in the ceiling, because that can easily happen to you if you're just running around willy-nilly. So I couldn't hear a trip mine beeping, but I just thought, you know, why not just be safe? And I'm going to go and hack C. And this is, again, another problem. This is why you want to try and back each other up. As you can see, my teammates are running right to me, but boom, we just lost half our team right there. Probably because they weren't paying attention, they just ran right into mercs. So I'm not going to sit here and make myself vulnerable, and I'm going to go into this safe spot. This is a little spot that I like, and I found, and I love to use. Because as you're going to see, it allows you to be the sneakiest spy ever. And you're going to see this. You're going to see basically the entire enemy team move into this room, and they're not going to see me. Because if they come in through that door, you just jump over to the other side. And you wait. And as you're going to see, he's going to come right around. You just jump right back up. Now this is where it gets very tricky. And thankfully my teammates were there, because if they looked up, I would have been screwed. But see, they're on the other side. You just sit back and wait. This is where I decided I'm going to go help my teammates, and I am going to kill them. You know, I was the only merc around. All my teammates were around the other side, so it was fine. So this guy sees me. I jump down on the other side. He starts moving to the other side. I jump up to the middle. He moves to the other side, and I jump on to the other side, if that makes sense. That was a lot of other sides. Just to be clear, there's only 2 sides. There's not a billion other sides. It's just, you understand.
Keep the hack going. It's almost through.
So the hack's at 92%. I'm starting to figure if we can get this hack, we automatically win. I'm not going to run out and do anything stupid. And there you go. Hack successful. We won. And it's time to see how I did.